Hello and welcome back to Mad's World. I feel like I say that in the same intonation every time and it's like a little much. I am on our front porch patio situation. I am reading People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Many of you have read it. It is the August book club pick for OK Sis. I will be speaking to Emily Henry at the end of August. Cannot wait. Yes, I'm wearing jeans. It's a big day. It's a big day. I was really inspired by this one TikToker. I'll put her thing here. Her videos just give me so much life and inspiration. I feel soothed by her little mini vlogs that she does. So if you're looking for some soothing content, I would highly recommend. Today is Sunday, and last night I went to something called Street Food Cinema. They put up movies in parks in LA, and my friend Caitlin got it for me for my birthday, so I went last night with my mom and Natalia and Kristen. It was in Pasadena, and we saw Selena. I'll put a little clip here to show you the vibe. It was very delightful. We brought our own picnic, we brought our own chairs, we brought our own wine. We danced to Selena. Fun fact about me, Selena is my favorite movie in the entire world. I used to watch it every single day with my sister growing up. It just, it pierces my soul. It's very nostalgic for me, and it was a great time last night. Now, it is Sunday. I spent the morning reading, which is my favorite way to wake up on a Sunday. Ben and I have coffee in bed and read in bed because we're just like such cute adults, you know? And now we're gonna go check out this new shopping market place in Playa Vista called Free Market. If you live in LA, it's kind of similar to Platform and those type of stores and vibe. So I'll take a little video of us there, but we're gonna walk around and do a little shopping and do a little reading. All right, so stay tuned for trendy market content. You're always just staying tuned for other types of content, you know? That's what Mad's World is. Hello and happy Tuesday. All little update, it is Tuesday and we released our beta app to the public. So definitely look in the description because you can now download Camber, which is wild. This morning we had a little hiccup with the app. It was working a lot slower than I would like. There was a miscommunication internally and it kind of flared up, and basically we probably shouldn't have released the app at that exact moment because there were still things being worked on, but alas, we learned tons of lessons. I mean, one, over communicate with everyone involved. And honestly, a lot of people didn't really even notice, and they're a lot more forgiving because it's a beta app. And that's the reason that we did it this way instead of putting it straight into the app store. We wanted to fall and be able to catch ourselves when it was really low stakes. So although it was a little frustrating because I know that it's people's first impression with the app and I want it to be beautiful and perfect and work flawlessly, that's, you know, not going to be the case until we really secure every functionality and part of the app. So thank you for being patient with us and for bearing with us. I mean, I'm so excited just to see people, the masses, using it. So it's a win in my book. But something that I do want to point out is I think I'm really proud of the way I handled today, because in the past, I think my pattern would have been freak out, cry, get super stressed, and basically not be able to do anything for the rest of the day, right? But what I noticed was I actually felt obviously anger and urgency and a little frustration, and I took that out where I needed to, but ultimately it ended in a gentle, okay, this is what happened, that's okay, let's feel the feels, got it, check. Now, what's the solution? What's the learning? Like, let's seek why this happened. There's always a reason why adversity happens, why certain challenges are presented to you. And now I took the time to reflect and learn. And I don't think I would have done that last year. You know, I don't even think I would have done that a couple months ago. This is just a reminder to you, if you're keep hitting a wall with something or a challenge comes your way that you're just like, why the fuck did this come into my life? Like, why? That's the right question to ask and actually examine where the teaching is, where the wisdom is, for you to then push through and grow. So that's what we're doing here, guys. We're all here to fucking grow and progress, okay? Evolve, grow, That's the goal. Overall, it was a great day, obviously. I mean, it was a huge milestone, incredible feat on our part. Although it wasn't perfect, you know what? The perfectionist in me can take a little breather today, can take a little back seat because I just launched an app. That face was cute. Anyways, I got a facial gifted to me from my dad and his girlfriend for my birthday, so I'm gonna go do that now because I am breaking out, baby. Stress acne. Hey. I'm gonna go get a facial, which is my first facial since February 2020. So that'll be extremely exciting. And I hope that they can, you know, really do a number on these pimples, right? We're just gonna have a little self-empathy day. Okay? Self-empathy evening. Take a little facial, read a little book. Okay. Hello! As I mentioned, we've officially released the Camber beta app to the public, so you can download it now and start testing on test flight. The link is in the description. And right now, I thought I would just do a little tutorial, a little walkthrough of the app. So here we go. So when you first open the app, you will come to this map view. The map view is basically like the center of the app and the core. All the results you see on the map here are places that your friends have recommended and people that you follow. In the top left-hand corner, there's 3 little filter toggles. The first one will center you to your current location. If you tap that, it'll bring you to your current location. I'm not gonna do it now because, you know, privacy and safety. The second one is to filter between all Camber users versus just your friends. So let's say you're in a city where there's not a lot of Camber users yet, you won't see places on the map if you filter only by your friends. So you could filter by the whole Camber community to see if there's other people that have recommended places around where you are. The third little toggle is that star. So the star indicates whether people have been to a place or not. When you add a place, and I'll show you that in a second, you can determine whether you've been to that place or you want to go to that place. So let's say you're perusing the map on Camber and you just want to see where your friends have been, because that is more what you care about, not necessarily places that they want to go. You want to make sure that recommendation is something that you can trust. So I like to filter by the star just so that I can know that all these recs that I'm seeing are ones that my friends have actually been to. As you move through the map, you'll also see this refresh button. If you hit the refresh button, the places will refresh around where you are. If you tap on a place, it brings up this drawer. And now you'll see that if I peruse through this drawer, it's a bunch of places that are within the map view above. You can also bring this drawer down by just swiping down. Now, there's also a further filtering. So let's say you just want to see food. You can tap on any of these categories to filter the map to that category. So let's do food. All right, it filtered us to some food that is around that area. Beautiful. So you'll see the search bar at the bottom. You can search for a person, a place, a city. So let's say you have an upcoming trip to Nashville, like I do. You can search for Nashville. It will recenter the map around that city to see the places that people have recommended in it. Now let's go to the bottom nav bar and tap the middle icon, which is that little pin. First, you'll see places for you. So these are places that are recommended to you based on people you follow, the travel preferences that you determined upon onboarding, and your behavior on the app. I love to scroll through this section. It feels like a little game, and seeing all these places that maybe I want to add to my list. So you'll see here, Birdie G's. So many of my friends recommend it. I'm gonna hit more details. And this is the place details page. Every single place has their own little details page. You can see the overview of the place, all the people that have recommended it, any photos that people have added, and comments that anyone has added. Now let's say I wanted to add this place to my Los Angeles list. It looks great. I'm gonna hit add to my lists. You'll see a recommended city list at the top. Now I have actually been putting all of my Los Angeles places under Los Angeles lists rather than breaking up into different neighborhoods. So I'm gonna go through, listed here are all my existing city lists. I am going to choose my Los Angeles one, hit continue. If I had a photo of it, I could add it there, and then any comments I have, looks so cute. Save to my list. And voila, there I am, my little photo at the top, and it says that I recommended this place. Great. You can also add a whole new place. So If you tap into name of a place, let's see, let's add this cute new coffee shop I went to this weekend called Little Lunch in Venice. There it is. Cute. All right, let's add to my list. And you guys know the drill. I like Los Angeles. Continue. And yes, I have been there. Get the cocoa cold brew. Drooly face. Yay, and now you'll see that the star is filled in. That's because I have been there. Now, let's go to the comments. I just realized that I spelled it wrong. So if you swipe to the left and hit the little pen, you can edit the comment. And so I'm gonna just say, get the cocoa cold brew. Save my comment. Perfect. Okay, a couple more things I want to show you. Again, on the nav bar, we're gonna hit the little bell. Now this is the notification section, a little bit of your news feed. Under the tab called the latest, this is where you'll see new people who have followed you, what your followers are adding, any new city lists that they've added, and any new places that they've added to those city lists. So you can kind of peruse through here and get a sense of what people are adding to their Camber. Under people, this is people for you. So you can search for anyone on Camber that you wanna follow. It will suggest people that are friends of yours, mutual friends, just so that you can get to the best people to follow. The last thing I wanna show you is the profile. So you'll tap your little photo in the top right-hand corner. Now this is my profile. It's really cute, if I do say so myself. Yes, I am verified. That is why I created an app, so that I could verify myself on a platform. Don't at me. Now you can write a little bio. I wrote, never met a boutique hotel I didn't love. Big boutique hotel enthusiast, all right? Now it says how many places I visited versus the total places that I've added to Camber. I have 31 lists, I have 104 followers, and I follow 38 people. Now, as you'll see, all of the lists are grouped by city. And when you tap into a city list, you will then see all of the places grouped by category that are listed in that city list. You can also further filter it by all places, been there, or want to go. If you want to change the cover photo of your city list, just hit the little camera icon and you'll be able to change it to whatever you like. I sourced images that I really liked and I uploaded them. That's why the city lists on my grid look really clean and pretty, is because I sourced these photos. Now let's see someone else's profile. Let's go to people I'm following. Let's look at my co-founder, Lauren. It looks very similar. I can go to her Los Angeles list, hit been there, and then hit on map. So this will show me all of the places that she has been in LA on the map view. Voila! Now I can see on a map view all the places that she's been in LA, and tap them and kind of go through each one. So that is pretty much the whole app. There's basically three major features. One is the map view, seeing everything on a map, being able to filter and categorize it. The second is adding your own places and building out your list and being able to share those with your friends. And then the third is following people, discovering new places based on trusted recommendations, because that is what we're all after. Gone are the days of perusing Yelp for unsolicited advice and reviews. Gone are the days of looking up every single trendy travel blog that you loved or travel influencer that you loved and then compiling all those recs into a Google Doc, into a spreadsheet, blah, 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 blah. This will allow you to find all these really cool places, share them directly to your profile so that you never forget. Now you can just put it into Camber and it'll be your trusty guide and new travel buddy. So that is where we're gonna conclude this episode of Mad's World. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. Honestly, I'm so overwhelmed this week. I have been so grateful and overwhelmed by the response and the enthusiasm towards the beta app. It has been a dream come true. Obviously, last week I mentioned it's been a dream come true just to work on this full time, and then now actually seeing you all use it in real life, it's like my brain is exploding. okay? If you have any feedback, and you probably will, if you have any feedback, any questions, this is a beta test, right? So we need all the feedback. We want to hear from you. We're gonna craft the product exactly to what you want. Join our Geneva community. There's a room in it called Beta Feedback, and a lot of people are already giving feature requests, reporting bugs. So that will be the hub for any feedback that you have on the app. I definitely want to hear it. Don't be afraid to hurt my feelings or anything. We want to craft this to be the perfect tool for you to discover places near and far. So that is our goal, and that is what we're gonna achieve. So I love you, and keep going.